Oh, you're Zagreaus?
I'm Zagreaus.
Oh, nice to meet you finally. Okay, yeah. Well, I've seen you. I've seen this. Here's Zagreaus. Well, we don't have any front lines. Okay, Zagreaus. Here, we've seen him on the blogs, on various blogs. And yeah, you're in the obvious next to Green Taylor, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, nice to meet you finally. I'm glad. I just haven't had, like, I run on this schedule and never get over in there. Nice to meet you. So. You're scheduling? I thought you were like something else.
No, I'm not field scheduler.
Do they have an office in Rolo?
Sure. They have all field projects.
I didn't know that.
Well,
it just goes to show you what I know.
So Jessica Corelli has written it up to be different times than that.
You're out in the field looking at this route?
Correct. If you have a problem.
I had to go. What happened to the yellow cards?
I do yellow cards for you.
All right, well.
I follow up on them and make sure that they go somewhere, that you get an answer.
You're welcome. All right. So you have one of those contractors doing the counts? I've seen those people.
No, I did it myself.
Oh, you did it yourself?
Yeah.
So what'd you come up with?
I don't know yet. I'll find out.
You just have a little clicker thing?
I have to compare it with what the passenger counter does. I want to see how accurate it is.
No, I saw it. Thank you.
So I mean, basically, if your passenger count, you're undercounting your passengers, you have a better chance of having overloads because you don't know that you're overloaded.
Well, wait a minute. If you're undercounting, well, wait a minute. You can tell just from, well, is the bus running on time or not on time? When I had that route, it actually didn't run badly, but it was really a grueling thing to have to operate.
It's a workhorse. It always has been. I can tell you that Duncan has done quite a bit with the 76, 78. He's once we split it away from the 52, he's managed to add an extra bus to it, so we can have more recovery. When I talk to operators, it's about 50-50 whether they like it or didn't like it. Even now, some of them say they miss it because they got better brakes.
See this next question. Okay, you've got all the data you need on these BDS cards here. You have everything you need to know on those BDS cards. So why do you need to even go out on a route? Because you can see what's happening just based on the BDS data. So why aren't they looking at that data?
They are.
And that will tell you which trains are late, which trains are early. I mean, every
But it doesn't tell you why, does it? Not necessarily, because when Teresa Carroll did the 4, I mean, every time I drove the 4, the only time I was on time is if my leader was late. Then I'd be on time and my follower would be late.
Yeah.
Now, she fixed it so that everybody could be on time. The last time I drove the 4 was about a year ago, just before I got into this position. My leader was somebody that really, put the hammer down on it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was never late. And I kept it on time. I got my brakes, and I had to tell Teresa she did a good job. We added 2 buses to the 75, and it's working a lot better. So slowly but surely we're improving. For the average driver, and they're if you stay on time about 80% of the time, it's good.
80% of the time?
Yeah, because I mean sometimes,
well, anything that's 5 minutes or less is basically on time anyway.
Bruce Duncan has a little thing on his desk that, 5 minutes late is 5 minutes late, it's not on time.
I remember what it was, 88, 48. Perpetually late, I mean really late, 20 minutes late. That's bad customer service when you have people waiting 20 minutes.
They fixed that, Bruce fixed that. Actually, it's a high seniority run now.
It is, the 88, 48?
Yeah, in fact, one of the guys on that has 28 years.
Okay, well.
Yeah, they
I don't know.
They did a major adjustment on that for last sign-up.
So,
Catherine Gillespie was the one that brought that to me. And we did the research on it and showed you that, you can't keep the schedule. So, Bruce fixed it. He did. I give him all the credit. He did a great job. Yeah, it's a good example of Larry, Larry Evil.
Yeah, I've heard, yeah.
Hey, well, he came to me with an overload problem on his 78 in the morning. They're actually going to put a tripper ahead of him, running extra service on the Merle. Because, if you have 61 1 people.
That's great. Right. That's the way. That's right.
Yeah, okay, but you know, we did it. We did some ride-alongs. We did a lot of research. We did remote studies. Turned out, you know, that Larry was absolutely right. You know, get 53 to 55, anywhere from 53 to 58 people getting off at one place. That's too many. I say some people liked it, some people didn't.
Yeah, well, that's how it is here. People even like the 4. People even like the 72 that have been here 20 years.
Well, I like the 72 and the 4.
Yeah, see? I wouldn't drive those. I'd quit before I drive those.
The 72, I mean, it's...
yeah, okay.
No, I mean, you still get bored.
Yeah, I know. You know, eventually those routes kill you. Those heavy load routes.
No, I did a high seniority run off the board one time. It was the 23.
Yeah.
Got decent race. We're on time. We didn't think we'd be up early. It was garage to garage, 18.5 hours, and you made 13 trips.
Yeah?
Now, see, little short runs like that.
That might drive you a little crazy.
Oh, yeah, after 10 trips, you could have locked me up.
I don't really know the answer.
It has to do with preferences, too, you know, because, like I say, some people like a short route. You know, they can do a half an hour to 40 minutes, get a 20-minute break, have a cigarette. You know, they get a cigarette.
Everybody is different about it. There's no doubt about that.
Now, if I have a round that lasts an hour and a half or so.
Calling Jason Rickon. Calling Jason Rickon. Come in, Jason Rickon.